But there's still an unanswered question from women today. Why do women, instead of wearing more clothes, they wear less clothes when they say they're scared of what men may do to them?
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
We can't be entitled to think that we can walk out of our house or post things on social media wearing next to nothing and not get unwanted attention. Dressing inappropriately, posting pictures that are suggestive on social media was actually an expression of me not feeling good about myself, not respecting myself, and not valuing myself. A good man wants a woman with a strong sense of independence, but who acts appropriately and with integrity and character of what's appropriate behavior in a committed relationship.
All right, so I was not going to make a video about the Houston Rodeo, right? It was enough videos going viral. Houston changed their dress code, but I'm making the video now because I've seen a lot of young women get up on this app or several different apps and try to justify their clothing. You have some content creators holding up receipts of what they purchased, right? Naming the names of the brands that they're wearing as if somehow that absolves them of just being inappropriately dressed.
A, she was a hooah. B, she was a hooah.
There is a such thing as inappropriate attire. There are events that are made for booty out attire. And we are at the point in Black culture where Black people are tired of seeing us show up this way.
Cause I got a small waist, pretty face with a big bang. Look how you hating on a bitch and you my mama age.
Welcome back.
I'm back, ya gold-brick taxes!
I have returned.
If this is your first time finding my channel, the name of my channel is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Uncle L. You call me Uncle for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm the uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. Miss you every day. Man, today, you know I had to react to the news coming out of Houston pertaining to the spring break and the Houston Rodeo and how all of a sudden they had to make a dress code change because women were showing up to a family event dressed like it was ladies' night at the Hoochie Coochie Bar and Grill, whatever, you know. Not only that, allegedly the STI rates from Houston have skyrocketed. I had to make this one just to illustrate that both men and women and society in general are sick to death of these promiscuous scallywags going out here half naked and spreading whatever they're spreading. And we're also sick of the dusty simp pandering ass dudes that are feeding into it because they trying to have easy sex. I'm not gonna keep running my mouth. If you would, give me a like, give me a sub, give me a share, and
Tell me what y'all think in the comments.
shout out to my day one subs, shout out to my new subs. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Help! I'm trying to get to 2,000 subs, y'all, and I'm closing in on it. Also, YouTube has a new feature called the hype button. It gets smaller channels like mine seen more. If you would, hit the hype button for me. And finally, hit that notification bell. Let you know when I drop new content. And click all. With all that out the way, let's get into it.
Unbelievable. They did it. Houston Rodeo announces new dress code policy for all patrons.
Hey, man, the rodeo is over, effective immediately. The committee and powers that be couldn't take it anymore. All of you out-of-towners and in-towners with this overly sexual attire. Oh, the rodeo didn't put a stop to that.
Nasty bitch.
So the Houston Rodeo
has announced a new dress code effective immediately. And see, that's how you know it got bad. Because in all honesty, there's no reason why there should be cheeks clapping in front of a 2-year-old. This is supposed to be a family event.
Ew, this is so cringe.
They didn't even wait till next year. They said now. This is getting changed now.
Immediately.
And I love that because there's no reason why you should have to explain to mainly grown females that this is not what you should be wearing to a family event. And I really, really hope that they enforce this. Like, it's really sad that it had to get this far, but it's needed because folks just don't listen.
And we are at the point in Black culture where Black people are tired of seeing us show up this way.
That's disgusting.
Now, this is not to body shame you, slut shame you, tell you what you can and can't wear. But this is a resurgence of and the introduction to a lot of you of appropriate dress versus inappropriate dress.
See how shaming works? We all got together and said that attire at the rodeo was bad. We all did that. We all got together and we condemned that behavior.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yeah, shout out to Chisha Zed. That's where I farmed a couple of these clips from. There are those that'll say, y'all are old folks, y'all are overreacting. Who are you to police what women wear, and you should be ashamed of yourself, and why are you trying to slut shame? Yada, yada, yada.
Blah, 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 yakety, smackety, blah, blah.
But look. Let me just show you an example of what these young ladies are wearing around children.
Hey y'all, I'm about to head to Houston Rodeo. This is my first time going since moving out here, but before I head out, I wanted to show y'all my outfit of the night. My pants are from Forever 21, surprisingly. Going to the Galleria and be having some good pieces. Like, people be sleep on Forever 21, but when I need a last minute something or a last minute piece to outfit, I can head right up to the Galleria, and that Forever 21 in that mall is gonna have something tucked away in there. I put some skin colored tights under them, but it's still cute nonetheless.
Wait a minute. Just because I'm dressed this way does not make me a whore. But you are wearing a whore's uniform, I'll tell you that shit right now.
Arrest her, please. Sheriff, arrest her, please. Are you guys looking at the back of that? Are you guys looking at the back? Like the cuts go all the way to the back. This is why it had to happen. Ma'am, please come with us. Please come with us.
Oh, so now it's too much out. So I'm seeing constant videos of people talking about the girls are having too much out in the Houston Rodeo. Now y'all want to talk about it's a family event and blah, blah, blah. It's so funny. This is one of those things where y'all always come around to the men's way of thinking. Men are always talking about y'all got us out in the most inappropriate ways. And y'all love to say, first thing y'all love to say, men predatory, y'all need to have self-control, need to stop telling women what to do with their bodies.
Sweet Jesus!
But all of a sudden now it's a rodeo, y'all kids out there, now it's inappropriate. It's the same exact shit. Y'all just feel as though, per usual, only women can talk about that because it's, y'all be having ads in the most inappropriate ways. And you think only you can speak about it.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Y'all, I said something today that was so diabolical to myself. And it's something I thought I would never, ever say in my life. I ain't never thought about me personally saying anything like this. But I'm tired of seeing butts. I'm sorry. I'm tired of seeing butts. It's like everybody got one. Everybody got one. You remember back in the day, like, having a big butt was kind of like, you know, oh, that's so-and-so. You talking about the one with the big butt? You can't say that now. Everybody got one. And some of them paying for them. I mean, it's just not it don't, you know, amaze you anymore, because it's just like, and I'm just really tired. I think women, y'all take more pictures backwards than you do frontwards. And it's like, why you, yeah, it's just nothing left to the imagination anymore.
He's got a point.
This is what men have been complaining about with this hypersexual society we live in. We're not trying to police the way women move. What we're trying to tell you is there are consequences from moving that way. And it seems like the rest of society is finally catching up. They're finally catching up because men have been saying this for years. For you ladies, when you dress this way and move this way and project this type of persona out in public, men who are emotionally intelligent associate you and the way you're dressed with a certain type of woman.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
No way. I just saw a video saying 42,000 people tested positive for STDs in Houston this week.
People are now using AI to edit their My Charts. That is so sick. That should be illegal. That is a crime.
Do y'all not know what Houston's STD rate is? Then the worst part is a few of the women were on there more than once with different men.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that?
What is wrong with y'all? Who raised y'all?
People are saying that if you visited Texas recently, within the last week, mainly the Houston, Texas area, and you went back home, they said you need to go get yourself tested right now.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
They said you need to go to one of those clinics in your local area and get yourself tested. Because they said this past weekend, there was a lot of stuff being spread around. You had a lot of people from out of town, from different states coming in with their own issues that they was already carrying with them when they came. And then you got some people who are saying that they might have contracted some stuff while they were here, while leaving what they brought with them here, and took some stuff back.
What the fuck? Oh God, why didn't anybody tell me?
So men and women, if your man or your woman, husband or wife was in Texas this past weekend, you better be sure that you make him or her get tested.
Yeah, and this is why men have given up on dating. You know, no singles events, we don't go to clubs, we don't approach, because the average woman's body count is so astronomically high in comparison to how it used to be, that it's like, it's an ick. Like, and women get icks over the dumbest of shit, right? A high body count is just gross to a dude, because for a multitude of reasons, but mainly because we know that the dudes that these women are running up their body count with, they're sharing. One dude is knocking down anywhere from 5 to 15 chicks. And of those 15 chicks, 12 of them are letting them hit it raw.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
It's too dangerous out here in these streets. Don't be playing with your reproductive health and your genital health and your overall I want to live health. It's just 2026. It ain't 1982. Stop it. I'm not finna keep running my mouth. If you would, give me a like, give me a sub, give me a share. I'll catch you on the next one. Toodles.